I cannot stress enough how cautious you need to be when buying golf clubs online. You see, I've been shopping at our favourite retailer once again, and it's fair to say I may have been duped. Yes, I've been at Temu. As you can see, we have two new clubs here, which I'm going to leave it to you guys to think where inspiration came from for these two clubs. I'll tell you at the end of the video, but guys, get in the comments below and let us know where do you think they've taken the inspo from. And we've just been using these clubs to, I think it's fair to say, pretty good avail, Bob. Sit, sit. Essentially, we do have two brand new clubs here, one of which you want to stay tuned to see because the 72-degree wedge could be an absolute game changer for so many people watching at home. It could work, it could be the best club you've ever set eyes on. You don't often see a 72-degree wedge in some of the big brands, so you may have to go to that black market to find exactly black or grey. You may have to go to the dark web to find something like this to help you with your game. But we'll kick off with this. This is a 54-degree wedge, 10 degrees of bounce. The big thing I wanted to show you here is not only the design of the weighting and things like that. It's missing a logo there, isn't it, Bob, of one of our favourite brands. But look at the grooves. Now they look absolutely outrageous, and they do feel very light. And part of the problem when you do start to buy clubs online that you don't know where they're from is components and just how the quality is made of them. But as you'll start to see, we've been playing some pretty good shots with them. Sometimes you get unlimited spin with these clubs. It stops dead for you, like Tiger Woods, yeah. Other times it did seem to release out a little bit. I will say they sit really nice, but that's come off so fiery, hasn't it? And you do have to be really careful because there are some positives in this video that I want to share with you guys, especially with the 72-degree wedge. So like I said, make sure you stay tuned for that, guys. And comment below how much you think these cost as well. Let's get some conversation going in the comments to this video. But some of the negatives about how careful you have to be are very important as well. I'm trying to carry this a lot shorter than that. It's a good job they are stopping with some spin. That was a better one, Bob, wasn't it? That was much better. And you can start to see just how you can play some nice spinny shots with these. You can start to get some confidence up with them. But there's also a component in here, speaking of components, which I'm not overly sure about. Now this says it's a Dynamic Gold S200, and we know that when we buy clubs online from Temu, for example, how often is the shaft what it says it is? It's going to be very difficult to decide if this is a true Dynamic Gold S200 or not. If anyone's in the comments and can tell us if it is or isn't, the sticker looks pretty authentic. The shaft weight doesn't look gold enough. I mean, I think that would be a tour issue as well. But it does have K-Long grips on there as well. So we know K-Long, one of the companies that do make their own clubs, but also seem to sometimes have a look at clubs again, which aren't necessarily theirs. Should we continue with some harder shots, Bob? Let's go. So Bob, I've actually found some reviews on here. And it's interesting when you look at Temu reviews because you wonder how real they are. 5-star, Neil Jones, based in the UK. Neil Jones has actually left 2 5-star reviews on here. Delivery slightly delayed due to Easter holidays, arrived well. These wedges resemble PXG design. Very well made, nice quality. Also, Neil Jones, I previously bought a 50-degree and was impressed with the quality. So I bought a 54 to match. Advice, keep checking the price on Temu before purchasing. It varies a lot. I've just screenshotted it, £74. I didn't pay anything like that. I feel like I paid like half that. Eric Courtot in France, 5-star, excellent. 2 5-star reviews from him there. It's a funny one when you look at reviews, isn't it? Because there's basically 4 5-star reviews on there. But if someone's bought them and liked them, then fair enough. Let's have another look and we'll hit some open-faced 54s in. We're about 50 yards away, and I want to see what kind of spin numbers we can get because these grooves are absolutely outrageous, aren't they? So if we can send some in at a decent height and see what the grooves are doing, it could really help to see if these are good value or not. They do resemble PXG, and Mr. Jones was right. Right, so we're not expecting anything around the kind of 10,000s, but a nice short swing should get us around 5 or 6 maybe. I feel like I've hit that pretty well in. Oh, it's not a bad shot at all. What have we got there? That has gone 5,500, 61-yard carry. Not terrible for the first one. See if we can generate a bit more with a more nippy strike like that. They are very, very easy to launch, I'll be honest. That feels pretty good. 5,000 spin again that time. Only 2 yards in those 2 shots. So if we're looking at consistency and front to back dispersion, very, very close. That's got to have a bit more spin on it, surely. A little bit of a shorter shot. No, 3,500 that time. 52-yard carry. Do you want some spin on the 72, Bob? Let's see what the 72 does, because this is where the video starts to get really interesting and maybe unlock some positions that you may never have seen before. Is this just a full shot from here? I could end up taking my own head off here, you know. Look at that. That's stopped absolutely dead. See, that reckons it's only got 2,500 spin, but it can't have, can it? 50 yards again. And you look how high that's gone straight off the bat. Full swing. Yeah. I mean, it says it's not spinning a lot, but I don't think the device is made for it. That's saying 4,300, 66-yard carry. Let's put this to some positions where I think it could come in some use. And like I said at the start of the video, this could be someone's favourite club in the world, but it could be a disaster. Mr. Cooper. Now you see, here's where the 72-degree wedge could come unstuck. So you might think, well, more loft in a bunker, perfect, that can help me get out. There are going to be places in this video where I think this can help you, but it claims to have 18 degrees of bounce. So the reason why you would want more bounce in a bunker is to let the club glide through. If I open the face of this, it's not going to go forwards, it's just going to go up. I'll probably even blade it. So we need to play it square faced. Now the fact it's got 18 degrees of bounce does help, but I mean, I'll be honest, I take it all back. That's made it way easier. All we need to do here is keep the face square and give it a full swing, because we need speed to get the ball out like that. The issue being, if you don't know how to do this and you start opening the face, so the face is open here, Bob, are you ready? That's what we get. Yeah, we don't want the Alex etchers. I honestly thought this wasn't going to work here, but you know, if you struggle out of bunkers and you struggle with the idea of opening the face and everything like that, you can just stand square at it, hit it really hard, and the ball literally just pops up. It's actually easier out of bunkers than it is where I thought it was going to be good on the grass. You can even start playing shots like that if you want to. Have we discovered the perfect club? Ooh. I want to be clear, this isn't my idea. I didn't want to play this shot. Bob thinks it's the perfect club for this shot. I think this shot's still impossible. So we'll have a go. We can't open the face up, so we're going to go square faced. I think those group, you're really in danger there, Bob. I don't know what you think you're doing standing there, but just need speed, don't you? I mean, in fairness, that's going to look like a really average shot, but I promise you that's not as bad as what you think. All you have to do is make sure you get the strike, and from there, the club pretty much does the rest, doesn't it? They're not even amazing strikes, you know. I don't think I could do this with a normal wedge. Look at that now. I do feel like I'm learning to use it a lot more as we go. Like, that wasn't a full aggressive swing, it was more of a feely one. It's like a totally different dynamic to what you might think that you need. Your problem is that one, when you de-loft it a little bit, but you're never going to slow down at all. See that one? That's the one that you don't want. But if you leave it in there, we know that actually you're not in a bad position to just stand in, square face it, and play one of them. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, what if the Great Wall of Woolwich is in your way? Is this the club to help? It'd be interesting to see if you can, like, really play them back, grip it strong. Oh, Bob, did you see that for a shot? That honestly felt absolutely unbelievable. Felt really soft. And the amount of spin that I'm getting on there, if you can judge how far it goes, you can start to play some really nice shots. Obviously the alternate there, Bob might be in trouble, is the high one. And if you've always struggled playing the high one that lands soft, again, all I'm doing is keeping the face square and trying to get some form of strike on there, and you can see just how well that is potentially doing. Now, there's a couple of areas where I think this club has worked really well. I was really worried there because I thought my knee was going to go again. But get in the comments below and let us know, what do you think to it? Because there's one more shot I want to test with this. And I thought this was going to be one of the jovial videos. It's like, oh, look at the club we found. It's really funny. It probably won't work for everybody. I think if you struggle with short game, the only thing you need is speed and strike. You need two things. You don't need to worry about, I know that's two quite important factors, Bob, isn't it? But you don't need to worry about opening the face up to get the loft or anything. It just does it for you. Like imagine if you're here and you're trying to get over there. Probably a bad example, Bob. You know what I was trying to do though? Straight up. Even giving them to this man whose short game can sometimes be questionable, but often artistic. If you let me, oh, here we go. What do you mean questionable? There we go. You need speed, don't you? If you don't have the speed, then you struggle. In. There he is. Right, this is the shot that I wanted to show everyone because very difficult shot with a normal club. With this, almost seems quite simple, doesn't it? And even the closer we get to the face, obviously, we're going to be on the upslope. This might be a bit too close, but still seems to get you out of that danger. Bob is trying to physically break my wrists, I think. I don't think this one will get out, do you? I mean, it's out, isn't it? But realistically, if there are things like this or bunkers like this at your course, oh no, the first one that's not out. Could it be the club to save the day? I think we've done all right there, Bob, do you? What about if you're playing over a hazard? Say if there's a flag there, tight lie, you don't really want to open the face, and you just get that one. Like it really does for me. The full face grooves are working nicely there as well. I'm not trying to manipulate the club at all I'm doing is giving myself speed. I'm impressed by that, you? Guys, if you've enjoyed that, we'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Apart from that, look at that. I'll rake it, Bob, you're all right.